What up, what up, what up? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jess. Welcome back to another NBA2k14 video. And today, we're going to go on ahead and show you guys somebody was like, yo, GS, been a minute since you posted some NBA. Let us know if you could. The updates, where you're standing, where you're at. And I figure, you know what, that's definitely a good idea. Let me go on ahead and showcase that stuff to you guys. So, I think I got music off because, you know, YouTube be bugging when it comes to that music. So, you're not going to hear none of that, hey, woo, hey, or whatever that song is. I don't know. But, let's take a look at, the standings and all that fun stuff. So, let me see. How do I find this? I'm not too good with this stuff. Transaction, rumor. Is this it? Did I pass it? Did I pass it? Can I have it? Oh, there we go right there. We are 30-29, 3-7 in our last 10, 2-8 in our last 10. Whoa, that's not a record. No, our record's on the left. That's New Orleans, 2-8 in the last 10. And that's who we play next, actually. But, if we lose that game, look at, they're struggling. And worse than us, and that don't happen too often. So we're 30-29. How do I find out, like, the league standings? How do I go, man? See, again, I don't know how this works. I know there's a way to find it. I'll find it. Duh! All right, so playoff picture. That's the East. We definitely want the Western. We are number 8, barely by one game. We are ahead of the Mavericks. Spurs are number 1, followed by Thunder, Rockets, Warriors, Nuggets, Grizzlies, Trailblazers, and then us. And, damn, we're like almost done with the season. That's crazy. I've never played this many games in 2K ever. We're actually almost done with the season. I've never played this many games. And I've legit played all, 59 of those games right there. That's crazy. Only 23 games to the playoffs. That's what's up. So that's our standings right there. So let's go on ahead and show you guys where I'm at. Statistically, attributely, all the other stuff. So, shot close, I got maxed out. Shot medium, maxed out. Shot 3-point, maxed out. Free throw, maxed out. Dunk, maxed out. Layup, maxed out. Standing layup, not 67. Shooting traffic, 44. Pass, 82. That right there, I want to max out. But right now, all the coins that I get, I want to put towards speed. Because I was really, really slow and things like that. So, I had a lot of trouble with the quick guards, like the Kyrie Irvings, the Rajon Rondos, Russell Westbrook. Those very quick guards, and I couldn't stay in front of them. They're too agile, too quick, and they would just run right by me, and they would give me trouble. So I want to save up for speed, and that's what I've been doing. Even though I know shooting traffic will be, big, as well as passing maxed out. But like I said, I'm saving everything for speed. So here's these things right here. I'm an 84 overall, as you see from the top. Right now, speed, I'm almost maxed out. I believe I started at like an 84, so it's a lot. Speed, 1 point, as you see, is 2,200. It costs a lot, you know what I mean? But any chance I get, if I have enough, it goes straight to speed. I play a lot of, park and things like that. No matter what VC I get, I always try and save it and put it towards the speed and quickness. So that right there, I got, obviously, quickness leads to agility, which is big on defense. Being able to quickly shuffle my feet, move side to side, and hopefully try and keep these guards in front of me. Because, damn it, I can't, the elite guards, Derrick Roses and all of them, I can't stay in front of them. I can't, they are so fast, and they just run right by me, and there's nothing I can do about it because I don't have the agility or quickness to keep up with them. So, defensively, I'm trying to help myself out by getting speed and quickness. And obviously that helps for me offensively as well. So vertical's maxed out. Stamina's almost maxed out. Strength, I've had just very little. Durability, I haven't changed. I haven't put anything here except awareness. And that's that. And I'm going to go on ahead and get into what I think is the best packages. Again, this is all my opinion. So number 1 right now, I have Posterizer. Obviously, which... the description, I believe it allows you to go for the best finish. Takes the ball. No, that's not it. Posterizer, player known to dunk on defenders whenever possible, getting higher priority for contact dunks versus contact layups, meaning I have a higher chance of actually going up for a dunk instead of a layup. Player must have energy level of 80 or higher. Once the dunk is completed, his teammates get a boost of 5 to the stamina. So it increases my chances of actually going up for a dunk instead of a layup, as well as when I get it, and you look in the top right, whenever you complete the signature skill, it'll flash on the top right, like this was used. Like on one dunk, it might say, posterizer, highlight film, and, Gatorade Stamina Pack or whatever. All those were used, so that would mean I get a boost to my stamina, my teammate stamina, all that stuff. So you guys know. You guys know about this game more than I do. This is the first year I really got into 2K. I got a Bron Coast to Coast, Finisher, Highlight Film, Ankle Breaker. I believe I have level 2, don't I? For Ankle Breaker, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm on level 2 for Ankle Breaker. I believe I'm on, right, aren't I level, all right, Posterizer, does that go up multiple levels? I don't think so. No, that's only one level. Highlight Film is just one level. Finisher could go more levels, and that right there is key. Right here, and then I got Dimer too. Dimer's big too. It increases your, if it is an assist, like let's say if I pass it and it's an assist situation, my teammates have, a boost of 2, 4, 6% or whatever it is for them of actually making the shot. And that right there is big because, okay, I'm on level 2 Dimer because my guys miss a ton of shots. So it adds 4% of them actually being able to make the shot. Now, I know that's not much, but I seen an increase. I noticed it as soon as I got it. My guys will hit just a few more shots, and that's big, especially playing on Hall of Fame. A few more shots could be the difference between you winning or losing. So, with this equipped, like I said, I definitely noticed them making a handful of shots. Even if we're making 4 or 5 more shots a game, that's big. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to go on my list of order of what I think is the best and, what works best for me. First and foremost, if I had to just keep one signature skill, it's Gatorade Performance Pack. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Easily the most important signature skill to me that they have available. Now, this is a player that can play massive minutes without much penalty. This skill decreases energy reduction to allow the player to play more minutes, and when he becomes fatigued, his attributes don't suffer as much as other athletes' attributes do. So, this right here is big, and one of the other biggest ones that I don't got is Lockdown Defender, I think. It neutralizes every other offensive signature skill of the guy you're guarding. That's big. Like, if somebody's guarding me and they have that, Posterizer, Finisher, Highlight Film, Ankle Breaker, all that stuff is out the window. You know what I mean? If he's guarding me. So that's big. But for me, like I was saying, once I became a starter, right, I was playing 30, 35 minutes. And in the fourth quarter, I was gassed. Like, be like 5 minutes left. I would constantly have to waste timeouts to try and, keep my stamina at a decent rate because when you get tired, it drains everything. Your attributes go down, my speed goes down, and I was already slow as it is, and I became super slow. And, the defense, everybody, when we were on defense, everybody was so much more faster than me because I'm playing all these minutes, I'm getting tired, and I looked and I found this signature skill and I got it, and I can play the entire game and literally not get gassed at all. Like, only if it goes into, like, OT or if I play, an extended amount of minutes, do I get, the Gatorade cup near my name where I'm tired and I need to be able to, get some energy. But for the most part, I will go, I think since I've had this signature skill equipped, I think I've only seen the Gatorade cup next to me, letting me know that I need some energy, call it timeout. I think I've only seen that once. Like, I keep the energy, throughout the entire game, and that's big for me. I regain, majority of my speed late in the game. I maintain majority of my attributes at a high level, and to me that was big. Once I started playing more minutes, I was getting tired within late in the third quarter. As soon as I start the fourth quarter, there'll be 7 minutes left, and I would go through all my timeouts, burning them. I would call 3-4 timeouts in a row to try and get me some more time to get back on the court with more energy to try and be able to compete. And because, in this game of 2K, no matter how good your team is, I mean, let me not say it because I don't know. I've never played on a good team. But as far as me and my situation, they can't win without me. You know what I mean? I need to perform spectacular in order for us to win. So if I'm out there tired, slow, sluggish, and I can't perform, then we're going to have trouble winning the game. You know what I mean? So I'll be burning timeouts to try and get me out there in the court with more energy. And then, it would work. And then later out in the game, I'll be tired again with 3 minutes left. We'll have no timeouts, and I'm forced to play like that. And it was just crazy. So to me, the biggest one to me is Gatorade Performance Pack. Then second one is Highlight Film. No, I'm sorry, Finisher. Finisher is the second most important one to me. As soon as I got that equipped, I noticed I was making more contact layups, more shots within the paint, and it just it increases your chances of being able to make those difficult shots where you have a defender in your face that's creating contact. So that right there is big. You know, like I said, as soon as I got it, I was making easily like almost, even though it has a percentage of like, it increases your chances by like 20%, I want to say almost like half. You know, with me getting it, I was making way more contact layups and being able to go up and actually finish dunks, contact dunks and contact layups and things like that. Everything was big. And the next thing I want to say for me would be ankle breaker. Ankle breaker is big because it allows me to, you know, increases your chances of being able to make your opponent fall or, you know, make them commit to a crossover. And that's how I get majority of my points. You know, I've always was a pick and roll kind of guy, but now with ankle breaker equipped, you know, I'll just do a couple little stutter steps and I'll get them leaning one way and then bam, I'll just take off straight to the rack. And with me having ankle breaker, you know, posterizer, finisher, highlight film, all those equipped, I'm able to go up, you know, with a big dunk. And ankle breaker was huge to me. It allows me to create separation between me and my defender, and I struggled with that. You know, once I got ankle breaker, it made everything so much more easier. You know, I would say ankle breaker, you know, easily made me go from like 20 points a game on Hall of Fame, you know, to like 50 to 60 that I can get now because, like I said, all I need is just a little stutter step. You know, I'll do a little crossover to the left, then quickly to the right, and I'll get them leaning towards the left, which leaves me an open lane. I'll go to the lane, and I'm just dunking all over everybody, and that right there has helped me out a ton. And then I would go with Dimer. Dimer is huge, you know, because like I said, it increases your your teammates' ability to knock down shots. And for me, that's big because Lord knows the Kings don't make a lot of shots. Somebody left in the comment section because I was like, you know, we really don't grab rebounds. We struggle. And somebody was like, you know, in the comment section, you know, what's crazy is that Kings are actually one of the better rebounding teams in the NBA. They just he put it like spot on. When he read this, I couldn't have said it better myself. He had said that, you know, they're one of the better rebounding teams in the league, but when it comes to 2K, they really make their rebounding stupid. D-Mark, he'll just really sit under the basket and really not even attempt to go up for rebounds or, you know, he's easily boxed out, and it's true. You know what I mean? That's why we struggle so much grabbing rebounds and things like that. So, it's just crazy how we really struggle with that aspect of the game, not being able to grab rebounds and things like that. I don't even know what brought me to that point, but like I said, ankle breaker is big and Dimer is big. You know, it helps out your teammates knock down shots, and that right there is always a big thing. You know what I mean? If you can help your teammates get a little better, then that's big. So, and then, you know, posterizer, it's okay, it's cool, coast to coast, it's cool to have. You know, those work together with, you know, like, posterizer goes together with finisher and highlight film. Those all combined will help each other out, you know. But for the most part, man, my top three, if I had to pick anything out of these, would be Gatorade pack, easily number one. Number two will be finisher, and then number three will be ankle breaker. Because, you know, Gatorade pack is going to help me keep my energy longer, be more consistent. And then you got finisher, which helps me out a lot under the basket. You know, obviously I can't dunk all the time, so being able to go to the rack and get some and ones and being able to make these tough shots has helped me out a lot. And then ankle breaker helps me get in that situation. Ankle breaker helps me get to the rack, helps me put a move on my opponent, and helps me be able to get by them a lot easier and actually get into the paint where I'm able to then put posterizer, finisher, highlight film into use. You know what I mean? So those are my signature skills and whatnot. So I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, just this quick little update video. I definitely plan on bringing some more 2K. The last video that I posted yesterday, that's actually where I left off. I have not played a game since then. I don't believe so. Let me see if I'm lying to y'all. Obviously, it would be unintentional, but let's go to NBA.com. We'll look at our schedule. The game I posted yesterday, I forgot who it was against. Maybe once I look at our schedule, it'll refresh my memory. Minnesota. Was that the last game that I posted? Was that yesterday? No, it's the Rockets. Okay, so I played 2 games since then. And I might have them on my hard drive. I might not. Maybe I just played it without recording. I'm not sure. We lost to the Lakers, and they're doing horrible. And look at the score, though. Look how we lost, man. All of our games usually be close, man. Sucks losing these close games. I'd rather get blown out. Let me know we don't have a chance. Right here, look at that. We're giving up 140. We're scoring over 120 points a game, but we're giving up 140, though. Defense is just ass, man. But that's where we're off, man. We're actually really close to the playoffs, man, and I can't wait. I'm excited. I didn't even realize I was this close. So, you know, we're gonna get more 2K games coming for you guys soon. Also today, I'm also working on a Raiders versus Chiefs gameplay, some online gameplay. I went ahead and got a ranked match maybe like a couple weeks ago, and I'm going ahead and upload that. Hopefully today, NBA playoffs are today. I'm uploading. Right now I'm doing this commentary. It's 12:30 p.m. So hopefully I get that out. Hopefully I'm not distracted by the NBA playoffs too much, where I can edit that video and get that up to you guys, by 6 o'clock tonight. If the video's not up, blame the NBA playoffs. But I'm very confident you guys should get, an online gameplay today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, man. I love each and every single one of you guys. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think of my signature skills? And, if you guys got any combinations that you think would help me better. Maybe there's one that I'm overlooking. I know I want to get rid of coast to coast, but I'm just not sure what to get, because right now I'm just saving up for speed and quickness. But once I get that knocked out of the way, let me know what signature skill I should be looking at, guys. I greatly appreciate it. It's your boy GS, man, and we're going to go ahead and end this video. We're out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.